Okay, so we are back online after a short delay. There's some kind of weird formatting. I'm not sure. There's a formatting program between the old format for Screencast-O-Matic and any Google products. So I'm going to try this new technique. I'm going to try a new technique of taping a episode and then saving it to my external hard drive and then posting it to YouTube. It's got to be tedious, I know, but this hard drive's got to have some kind of use. I'm gonna be soon be trying to purchase a Petra, um, or maybe a tetrabyte. If you go to tetrabyte here and see what kind of a size of ooh, let's see here. What is it? Tetrabyte external hard drive. I need to have more memory if I'm going to start saves. If I'm going to start making more films, they don't cost too much here too. You know, if I'm going to begin an act, being an activist, taping videos, taping recordings, seeing if I can save or externalize hard drives. I see it doesn't cost too much. Portable hand drive, 1 terabyte, 1 terabyte. 2 terabytes. We need more memory, more memory, more memory. See, look, more memory. Anyways, let's go back to our filming. This player here, Fruitbat, is kind of foolish enough to allow me into his kingdom. So I'm going to be team killing him. Go to Fruitbat, and I'm going to see if we can do let the computer do the computations. See, pretty high success rate. Let's see if my thieves are up to snuff, up to par. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. Obsidian order. See if we can burn obsidian order with our spells too. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We can't cast magic. We can't cast paradise, and we can't explore because we're in a rebuilding phase after a war. So what we can do is just engage heavily to research, and just do the same thing we did with with Ethiopia. Just slowly build up our forces, our maximum forces. Our defenses are pretty high, so we're gonna go to comparison to military and combat. Yes, okay, I'm down here. Some Rondotcom. Rondotcom. One of my brother's friends, and one of my friends, one of my colleagues, good friends. His name is Ron, and we engaged in political band talk during his junior high days and during the early stages of MSN Messenger. This is before Skype, before Pagoo. I think Pagoo is still being used, but Pagoo, as well as this game here came from the infancy of the old internet, when the old internet, so Pagoo infancy like that, and one of Ron's many enterprises was his own personal website called Rondotcom, which was his blog, I believe. He also started to try to use his technical writing skills, and he did manage to raise enough money to leave the city and go out to the countryside, High River, and he was planning an exodus to Saskatchewan, his home world, and I planned we both made a pact to say that we were going to return to our home worlds, leave Calgary, and Ron would return to Saskatchewan. I would return to China. Um, Eventually, I did come back. Ron, Ron never, Ron never made it, as he was a survivalist. Not a survivalist, but he was a self-sufficient man living out in the what I would call his Ron bunker. It was a house, a cabin, I believe, that he rented from a farmer. And he was pretty content. He was pretty peaceful. He researched. He did his own personal research, and was self-sufficient out there. Occasionally took up village jobs, laboring jobs to supplement his Rondotcom income. So Rondotcom is basically a homage to my friend Ron. I made another Star Kingdoms game where I called myself "You Have to Give the Ride to Me Because I'm Bon Jovi." You have to give the right to me because I am Bon Jovi. This is in regards to. Well, I'll tell you later. I'll have to restart my Star Kingdoms game again and call myself that province. But it seems to be a lot of people ganking me. So this is just this is just a reintroduction after a long hiatus. I will be taking a hiatus this summer to go to Toronto. I will be trying to bring my computer to Toronto as well. Do some internet banking. Do some. Because I believe the school that I will be staying at has Wi-Fi. So you guys will be here this summer. I've tried to recently for my other projects. I've recently sent another email or message to what's his name. I forgot what his name was. Well, I sent one to Lee Boy Malvo. So hopefully Lee Boy Malvo will get back to me. I've extended my mailbox to mid 2000 spring of summer-ish 2016. So I have another year of my home away from home and my other address, and well, hopefully someone will get back to me. I'm writing to other inmates, other murdering inmates. So yeah, I'll be trying to read their letters, and if they try to get back to me, I will be starting that project very soon. Maybe in the fall. I'll be going back to school in the fall. So. In other news, the NDP has won a majority government and will be sworn. And Rachel Notley will be sworn in as the first NDP premier of Alberta, first female premier of Alberta, and hopefully this will spread to the Orange Crush across the country. In the meantime, sit back and enjoy the show. Thank you for watching. This is Rondotcom. This is Province Rondotcom, and yeah, it's been fun. We'll be coming once I've eliminated most of the names on my book on my team killing journal. I will be ceasing communications of this series and going to other projects such as my article with crack.com. See if I can make a good smack cheap $200. I'll be using that $200 to put towards Kiva, or maybe put towards medication to fight off evil, or just pay off debts or something. Or perhaps just invest it, buy some Disney shares, and I would like to program those Disney shares, donate those Disney shares to homeless charities within Orange County, so that children could move out of the motels and into homes again. Because they're not healthy people living in motels, namely pedophiles and stuff, and pedo bears. And that's one thing that Ron Martin of Manyberry. Well, he was planning also to move to Manyberries as well. Manyberries is a small hamlet in southern Alberta, and yeah, if there's one thing Ron didn't like is pedophilia. Pedophilia. Yeah. So here's to hoping our province will slowly recover. We'll be starting to build up my. I think I can chill out with these things too. I just gotta start producing food. How's our province's food production? Food production is pretty high actually. Okay, don't need to produce food anymore. Still need to produce. I need to start producing something. I need to start producing more banks or something, or but most likely I'll be hit in next. We'll be starting a war very soon, so double trouble victory. So to the kingdom here. Any boost at chat won't be tolerated. We gotta end this province very soon because we're coming to the end of the year 5 or something, year 6. So we gotta start doing that. We gotta start cracking down. All right, so I have runes pretty high. We have a high supply of runes, so all right. So we'll be taping. We'll be getting back online. Thank you very much for your show. Have a good time.